got the win. So I know it was close there at the end, but we found a way to win, and that's what good teams do. So it's a good night.
You're an undrafted kid in Virginia, not exactly a hockey hotbed. Everything you've had to work for. This has to be special. Like you weren't like, you were like a prime guy. You weren't a number one pick. Like, how good does this feel right now?
It's awesome. I don't think it's really sunk in yet that my first professional fight and hat trick. So I just know I haven't had a hat trick in 7 or 8 years, and so it feels good. I've been kind of joking about it for a long time now, but it's cool. It shows that you don't have to be the best coming out of wherever you're from. As long as you work hard, you can make it, and so that's cool. I hope other people get that feeling tonight.
First person you call tonight, mom, dad?
We'll see. They might all be sleeping. I think tonight they'll actually be awake. Yeah, for sure. Mom or dad, for sure. I think my phone's going to have a couple notifications on it, so I kind of will get dinner and try to work over that as I eat. But
in the Penn State boys, are they going to be more happy about the 3 goals or the fight?
That's a good question. I think probably the fight, honestly. I don't think anybody ever saw me fighting, so yeah, we'll see what they have to say about it. I hope it's good things, but yeah, thank you.
Let's go back to that fight, Liam. It pretty much turns the tide of the game and kind of wakes your team up. What led to that and then led to you dropping the gloves?
Yeah, I guess I hit him a little late when I got my penalty, and he spun, and the door was open. I guess it was just the worst storm there, and he grabbed me, and everybody's yelling, "Oh, you got to fight now!" And I was like, "Yeah, next shift." So he was yelling at me, saying, "You owe me one." So I respect that, and so it was nice. The 2 minutes in there, and actually no, they scored, so that kind of stung. But it got me ready. It was like, all right, I'm going to do this thing next time I see him, and it happened to be next shift, and right after they scored, so I thought that was a big one, and then Tracy scored a big goal too. So it's kind of a lot of good things in a row, and then we scored not too long after I came out of the box too. So a lot of good things in a row to kind of get us back in it.
Walk us through your third period goal that ends up being the hat trick tally.
Yeah, it's always fun getting, going over the bench for a power play, and LV came to me before the draw. He's like, "First play, we're looking to you back door." And so I was like, all right, sounds good. And they worked it around, and I think JP hit the seam, and I knew every time you hit the seam, that D, it puts him in a tough spot, so he can either shoot it or find me back door, and passed it, threaded the needle, and found me. So it was a lot of fun.
We know this was a tough turnaround, a back-to-back against a fresh team coming in, and you guys do end up walking away with the regulation win. How important is it to get that type of game here late in the season?
It's really important, especially we're gearing up for playoffs, and sometimes you're not always going to be feeling 100% going into games. So you really need to stick to our game plan, which is set for a lot of mental toughness and doing the right things every shift. So it doesn't matter how we're feeling, we got to find a way to come out and win big games, and that for us was a big game.
Final one for me, Limoges. You found the back of the net with regularity here the last 6-7 games or so. What's really been clicking to lead up to a night like this?
The team's been playing really well. So honestly, it's we come to the rink for a game day, and we know it's going to be a good night. We're gonna find our legs, and we're gonna find pucks and make plays. And playing with Bo and JP has been a lot of fun too. I think we're finding each other well out there, and we've been successful recently. So it's just that kind of stuff coming in, and we're confident. We're shooting the puck, and everybody's having a lot of fun.